For some, the rapture of nomination day did not wear off with the culmination of the morning and afternoon processions to the complex building. In fact, that festive spirit continued well into the evening, with supporters of both major political parties celebrating in their respective constituencies. On Cemetery Road, sometime around 7 p.m., gunfire erupted. A group of persons, including 12-year-old David Morrison and Linda Wiley, was standing at the mouth of Pregnant Alley. His mother, who was at his side the entire time, said that they were waiting to board a bus to Ladyville when they came under attack. At first, she turned away, believing that the piercing sounds were firecrackers being set off.
I come home from work and I see my baby. So I hail him and then I ask him what time we going up. So he tell me 7:15 on the Serrano bus. So I said, all right then, well, almost time for we go up. So me and he and some of my other friends and all we just socialize at the alley. And we just talk and we just run joke one thing to the next, to the next, to the next. He there in just at the front of the alley and I there beside him. So I hear the popping start, but I never really made a pay no mind. All I do is turn my back because I feel like the dynamite take away the nomination and everything. I just feel like the dynamite and everything. So I just turn my back and I cover my ears.
The volley of shots continued a few seconds longer, fatally injuring the Standard 6 student as well as 26-year-old Lloyd Valentine. During the incident, another person was also wounded.
Police responded to shots being fired at Cemetery Road, and as a result, they made checks at the corner of Cemetery Road and Pregnant Alley, where police were informed that shooting victims were transported to the K.H.M.H Memorial Hospital. As a result, upon making checks at the hospital, police observed Lloyd Valentine and David Morrison with multiple shots to the body. They were pronounced dead on arrival, and also they saw another male person, Albert Wagner, suffering from a gunshot wound to the left, right of his rib, of his rib area.
According to Linda Wiley, it wasn't until she saw everyone scampering away from the area that she realized something was horribly wrong with what was taking place.
So when I see everybody start to run, I get frightened and I run too. And one time the popping die off and I walk back, I just see him body on the ground. And I don't know him done dead already. Because he not even made a move, nor nothing. And I just pick up off of the ground and I hold line in my hand. And then police may respond right away and they come.
Their response, however, was too little too late, considering the fact that officers are often stationed at the front of the alley, virtually on a round-the-clock basis. Lead investigator Alejandro Cowo says that the team was on patrol elsewhere in the area.
Yes, police were in the area and they were patrolling at the corner of Euphrates and Cemetery Road at the time of the incident. And it did not took long for them to arrive at the scene. However, upon their arrival, the persons were already being placed on a mobile and were taken to the hospital.
In that moment where the mother realized that her youngest child had been gunned down during the chaos, she did not notice that another individual had been shot and killed.
I not even know two more person may even get shot because I turn my back and cover my ears from the popping. I turn my back, so I not even know until I seen it bring out the next body because the other person made them more to the back. Until when I see that then I know that somebody else get shot too, the other two person. I never may know because then I just stay right there by my baby. I never made a focus on nothing else.
Now, Linda, your son was a Standard 6 student at Queen Street Baptist. I believe he was getting ready to sit his exams and looking forward to high school. Talk to us a bit about your son.
Well, he very, very smart. He well known. He independent bad. That he got enrolled in a lot of programs with school. One Restore Belize program. Then they put on through different other programs where he deal with the prepares and he want go to EPR.
That dream has been shattered forever. This morning, a black bow was hung outside on the school's fence, an outward sign that the faculty, staff, and student body are grieving the murder of a promising child. Morrison, sadly, was a victim of circumstance. The lone gunman who emerged on bicycle presumably had his sight on Wagner and Valentine.
At the scene there, police recovered several expanded shells and at present are looking for 2 male persons can assist in this investigation.
Is there anything to suggest that perhaps there is some kind of a rivalry brewing between the Taylor's Alley group and any other Belize City groups?
Well, it is a fact that they are surrounded by several gangs within that area, and we suspect that it is a gang dispute between the Taylor's Alley and another gang that is in the immediate area there.
Reporting for News 5, I am Isana Cayetano.